Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as we faded out, I'm going
You
to
know
continue
what?
where
You know
where
what?
we
I
left off.
apologize. For some reason, when I muted it on the other side, yep, we've been on mute the whole time.
Oh, so Dennis needs to do his recap?
Gosh, why? Every time it's something I screw up the audio. I swear.
So, as I was talking and nobody out there was hearing me,
I'm so sorry.
I was telling the world's greatest story.
Seriously.
And it was amazing. But
and this is just its tribute.
Yeah.
This is just its tribute. I was going to say that.
This is like if the people of Utah understand, it's like, you know, those pages getting like torn out in the first little bit, and having to do it over. Yeah.
So here's the deal. Since Den just did it, should we make him redo it, or should we have someone else do it?
Well,
I've got no problem redoing it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So
somebody check and make sure it's freaking playing through this.
Okay,
screen.
right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we good?
We're good.
All right.
We're good. Okay. So we've got audio now. We're going to press the rewind button. We're going to head all the way back to the beginning of where we started. So the group had captured the Duke up in Spirewitch, manacled him or shackled him, threw him in the back of the jailer's wagon, which is protected, so nobody knows the Duke was in it, and they took off.
Mm-hmm.
They were set to stop off at the Shrine of Storms, which was the midway point. It's a yurt. It's a traveler's rest. Very well protected. Nobody really attacks these. And it takes 2 days to get from Spirewitch to Jeffrey's Chapel, which is, by the way, also known as, believe it or not, Ironport Bay is another word for it. And that's the old name of the city, is Ironport Bay. At the Shrine of Storms, the group situates themselves, shackles up the wagon, the horses, goes into bed. Well, goes in. Razban does the tattoos for everybody as they leveled up in power. People go to sleep. While in sleep, everybody is yanked into the dream plane. Now, in the dream plane, the party is immediately appears in the middle of what appears to be a battle from two trolls, which were different than normal trolls. They had 2 heads and 4 arms, and really nasty. And Githyanki's, the Gith, right? And so, surprise happened. Our gnomish bard died a valiant and glorious death. And
Kyrus has entered the building.
Iris has entered the building.
And he looks really blurry and weird.
Yeah, it looks like he's in a speakeasy, and he's gonna get served a good bottle of bourbon.
Got some smoke.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Anyway, and then Razband is killed as well. In the middle of the battle, people were taking damage. Damage was being dealt. Razband appears as an angel and wipes the Gith and the trolls out, telling the wolf pack to flee. And then the last statement he made were, the planes are beginning to merge.
What?
So,
to merge?
To merge.
There we go.
So the planes are beginning to merge. And then everybody woke up. And when they woke, Razband's body was gone. And Mintra's was torn apart as if it was in the dream.
No!
Yes!
Also, I think it's important to mention that after we did all that, we then mucked around forever because we didn't take the hint of get out.
Yes. For some reason, the hint of get out didn't resonate very well.
We had to give pay tribute to Mintra.
So Mintra got a funeral of epic proportions. Simbir, who really wasn't being played by Caleb, still did phenomenal and robbed Mintra's stuff. The Pyrus was about to kill Xavier. I think it was Galley. Galley wanted to take it, and Pyrus was like, no, nobody takes this stuff. and Simbir grabs, oh heck, Theron's bag of holding, which he didn't even realize, and shoved Ventress stuff in the bag of holding and walked away whistling. So that is where we're at. We are awake. It's morning. Everybody is outside the yurt.
Yurt.
So
what do you do?
when we faded out, I'm gonna continue right where we faded out.
Perfect. I'll take a drink.
Nenny turns to Galley after looking for Mintra's stuff, trying to find his dulcimer. Galley, where is it? Where is it, Galley?
That's right.
What are you
That's
talking
where-
about? What are you talking about? Nobody knows what
I'm-
you're talking about ever, Nenny.
Galley, the dulcimer. You wanted to steal his stuff. Why did you take his stuff? Give it to me.
When would I have been able to do that? I was with Theron the whole time. I have witnesses.
Nobody believes you. Anything you say.
Theron was
No,
right.
listen.
There was,
Where is it? You're the one who wanted to take it, and it's
you
gone.
want to search me? Search me. Search
Yes, I
me.
do.
If that
Yes,
will
I
make
do.
you trust me, search me.
Nenny gives him the roughest, most thorough search in the history of searches.
No cavities. Mm-mm. No cavities. I want cavities.
Listen,
No
just hold
prison
still.
pocket.
Just hold still. Nenny picks him up a little bit so he can't fight, even though he's
Well,
little.
I mean-
He grabs him by the waistband and lifts him up.
And then you
Galley's
find
not very strong.
nothing on Galley. There is nothing you find on him.
Galley, I don't know what you did,
I didn't do anything.
but I
Yes,
want
no.
his dulcimer.
I don't have it. If you really want a dulcimer, I will buy you a dulcimer.
No, I don't want. I want a dulcimer. I want his dulcimer.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Well,
Mm.
we should probably go.
Mm.
Galley, I don't know why you're fooling around. Let's get on the horses and get out of here.
This
No,
is
I'm not.
cool.
what- I'm not fooling around.
Nenny's already walked away.
Freaking
All
Nenny.
right. So, I don't know if you guys can see the map. I'm hoping
can.
you can.
Yeah.
We can.
Okay, because I actually made some changes to hoping you guys could see it. So, without having to drop your characters on the map. So that makes my day. The fact that you can see it.
Woot
So
woot.
you guys are literally halfway between Spirewitch and Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's
Yeah.
Chapel. Okay.
Yep. Which was also known as Ironport Bay. And give me history checks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cast guidance on all of us.
Yeah, can we get guidance like one at a time as we make our history checks?
Well, first of all, Nick, you need to change your name from Mintra.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
do.
I did.
Okay.
Look underneath. I did.
In roll 20?
Oh shoot.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
change. You need to change it in 2 places.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, Simbir, do you want me to roll for Galley?
Yeah, I don't have. Unless you want to give me access to Galley, I don't have.
Darren, I
The
think you
his-
need to trade with Simbir. I think you need to trade roles.
There, I changed mine.
Galley's roll is terrible.
You got a what?
Good job,
3?
Galley.
Yeah, he rolled a 3.
Can I get that?
Really?
Can I roll a d4 and add it to my 9, please? So at least.
Yeah.
Leading the charge.
Do we all get a D4?
Sure.
It's
why
a
not?
cantrip. I mean, it's a
We all get
cantrip.
a D4.
Where is Galley?
There we go. I got.
I rolled for Galley.
Hey, that's a solid 12, people. I know something.
Ah,
What are we rolling, Dennis?
History.
15.
History.
History?
Yep.
Mine's
with
at
I got
25.
Well, back in my day.
Hey, Den, I rolled for Galley.
Yeah.
I've got his sheet up, so I'll roll if we need to.
Hey, Dennis, I got a 22.
Sweet.
Where? You got a 22? I don't see it.
I got a 25.
If I go into the game log, it's
How
right there.
stupid. Sorry, I had roll 20 up, but I didn't have the game up.
You're good.
You can see it in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see it
saw
in the-
Log, game log.
All right. So
And then he's a
Galley rolled
14.
7 plus. Doesn't matter. Galley's not. Even if he got the 4 and maxed it out,
There's Galley's extra
Oh
roll.
my gosh.
I don't need no extra because I'm gangster.
All right. So
Do it anyway.
anybody that got higher than an 11.
22.
12.
So
Is that everybody but Galley?
It's
Yeah,
literally everybody but Galley.
So fitting.
Oh, and Theron rolled a 1.
I got 12.
No, Theron rolled a 1 for his like bonus.
Oh, for his guidance. I
Guidance,
see.
yeah. See, he got an
So,
11 and then
the
the 1.
reason it is called it was called Ironport Bay is the fact at one point in time there was a gigantic lake that
Ooh.
was here. And the lake dried up and disappeared. Nobody knows where, nobody knows when, nobody knows. But
Where's
a
that
lot
on
of
this map?
that is where Jeffrey's Chapel's at. That was it was Ironport.
So that was on the ocean? Used to be on the ocean?
No, this was a lake. It was a
Huge
massive lake.
Oh, okay.
And it was they called it Ironport Bay because it was in a bay of the lake.
Oh.
So it
Kind of like the state of Utah. Everything's drying up.
yeah, it's all dried now. Nobody knows where the lake went, but the river is running, right? So the river that was filling the lake is still there, and it still goes through by the town, by the city, and then continues on down to the ocean. So that's what you guys know in remember stories and lore, because it's a really it's one of those unique things that gets passed down from traveler to traveler over time, and eventually carries over the sea to where you guys were at and grew up in, and different things like that. So as you guys start moving along and getting closer and closer to Jeffrey's Chapel, also known as Iron Base City. Sorry, Iron Base City. That is what you guys have.
Oh, wow. Pretty.
Yeah, super pretty. We're coming in from that
By the North Cape
Bridge.
Yep.
Cool.
So the thing is it's a really unique setup. There's the reason it's Jeffrey's Chapel is where High Castle is at used to be a church, and it's been converted into the Citadel, and the walls of the city kind of butt up against a cliff, and so there's it's not really a mountain. It's if you're in the eastern U.S., they call them mountains. From Utah and the western parts of the U.S., we call them hills. West Virginia calls it a definite hill, but it butts up against it, and it's a cliff face that goes up, and it's a sharp cliff face. So that's why you kind of see where it is. So if you guys really look at the map, kind of where the borders of the map are, that's cliff. That's basically all cliff right there that the wall connects into. And it's pretty much farms and building and homes on the outskirts here as you cross the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the gates. It's daytime, the gates are open, traffic is moving in and out. What do you guys do?
Yeah, I still expect it. You better find it for me.
Real quick recap. What are we here for? Just
This is it's not morning. It's actually towards the evening now. You guys have come from the yurt and the shrine, and you're on your way down to the capital city where the king's at, which is Aileen Abbey.
Oh, that's right. We're taking the king or the duke. We're taking the duke to the king, and this is the king's city. We're here.
No, this is the next stop on your way down.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, the king's place is super far away.
why are we stopping in a city?
Well, you guys could stop and stay outside of the
We
city.
gotta get some ale, bro.
Why? I mean, we've got so Godorek's gonna be a little uncomfortable, like taking a prisoner, a noble, through like a populated city, especially these people hate this guy out this far still, right?
These guys don't know anything about what happens.
Yeah, but we're towing a prison cart, right?
Yeah,
It's not a
towing a
regular
prison cart.
wagon.
Well, it doesn't. You don't have a sign on it that says a prison card, or anything else like that. It's a.
I hope
it's
we
a
don't.
walled-
Yeah.
It's a walled cart, basically. It's a covered wagon, but the
It
walls
says
are.
bad guy in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even say that.
You know what sucks? Mintra had something in front of the guy's face. Minor illusion or something. I think it was Galley's butt with the monkey on it or something.
True.
And now we don't have Mintra, so we don't have that going on.
Nope.
I mean, this looks like a beautiful map and all, but Goldorak wants to get the king, or the duke to the king.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Kyrus doesn't care what Godorek wants to do. He sees a bank, and banks have money and gems. Onward to the bank.
Then where were we
have
told
an
to run
account?
to?
You were just told to flee.
Just told to flee? I thought we were told to run somewhere specific.
No, just to
Originally
flee.
said north, but that was the Banshee chick.
Oh, I just saw something on the map that Scott wants to go to, but
What?
in the
Number
bottom right
17,
corner.
Sports
Yes.
field.
Yes.
You go play
17.
soccer.
Yeah.
Scott or Nenny?
Scott. Nenny
Okay.
probably would have fun there too, but Nenny has no idea it's over there.
Josh just
Um,
came back from there, and he's tired. I want to go to the bank because I've got all these gems that we need appraised from the priest.
All right, that works. What do
That's
we?
a pretty
Where
good point.
where do we put the prisoner in the cart?
We could make Galley watch him.
Yeah.
Galley will probably kill him, guys. He's gonna shoot him with lightning
I
in the
mean,
back.
Did it kill you?
Yes, I went down. If it weren't for
But-
Godorak, I would have
Did
died.
it
Is this part of
kill
the,
you?
this is still part of the king's land, right?
Correct.
Oh, there's a house for
Oh.
sale.
We could theoretically go to the Duke or Duchess here and be like, hey, we're stopping for resupply. Will you hold him in your
Huh.
dungeon?
Or
Little
the
house for
temple.
sale over here. That's
What's
fun.
whose temple, Dennis? Can we tell from this distance?
That what?
The
Can
temple.
we tell whose temple it is from this distance?
It's typically in this part of the world. It's more than likely. There's not a big sign out there, but around here, you're probably gonna see something like Yor, which is the god of agriculture. Their version of Uva, which is the goddess of the hearth, is another one.
And these people might have some potions of healing, so that the ones that we've all shoved down Nenny's throat after Galley tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could definitely probably find stuff like that. And in the one temple, a lot of cities, the temple itself is built to the gods and not just a god.
Right. Okay.
That's over here.
Hey,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Dennis, I think that we would come in through the gate here.
Yep.
And make our way along here
Oh yeah.
to get up to the road to go up to the bank. And we probably just would stop at whatever gets us excited.
Yeah,
So there's
it's-
an inn here.
the inn. It's dark. It's getting late enough that you know that chances are the bank's not going to.
So we probably want to go up to the temple and see if we can stay there for the night.
Well, so here's there's a barracks here, so that's guards. And then if we continue along this road, 14 is the Boring Inn. And 13 is, there's an archaeologist here. 15 is, there's a house for sale right here.
How much is said house?
And then
is the
there's
question.
divine stuff here.
What's the interest rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the interest? Is it because if that's too high, then I'm sorry, Simbeer's out.
Yeah, rates have gone crazy lately, boys. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen them.
Yeah.
But we might have enough cash.
Tower, though. He wants a tower, not a house. It's got to be.
Yeah, pretty good point.
It's much more fun to rain, fireballs from a tower than a house.
Yeah, but you're right next. The church is next door. That's got to be not. I mean, does that boost the property value? I don't know. Church bells could make really
enter
annoying.
through the gates. There's a lot of noise. You see a lot of performers. There's what appears to be a carnival in town.
I don't like
And-
carnies.
Yeah, Dennis, I just immediately changed my mind and agree with Godrak that we should flee.
Yeah.
Nenny goes to Lord Kyrus. Hey, Kyrus, is this a parade? Is this a parade?
Oh yeah.
No,
Is this for us?
No.
Yeah, I
Nope.
think we need
I
to
don't
go.
think they
think
know
this
who
is
we
for
are.
us.
I don't think they know who
Guys.
you are.
Guys,
You know what,
I think we
Nenny?
are.
You know what, Nenny? You're right. The parade is for you. Let's just go tell them that Nenny's
not for
here.
me. It's for King Kyrus
No. It's for
and
you.
his brother. Wait. So now that we have your brother in our group, do we have
Mhm.
two
Half
kings,
brother.
or is it going to be a fight for who's king?
Well, I'll probably give him the throne of one land, and I'll keep the throne of the other, and we just won't be dicks.
Well, I think you are because you have one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we'll have dicks.
Heyo.
We won't be dicks.
Got
Okay.
'em.
But
Totally
I do
different.
like this, Kyrus. Dad had other plans, of course, but he's not here to say.
But your dad's a dick, so we move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
so which Kyrus's brother. Kyrus, which land are you going to keep, and which land are you giving to your brother?
Here's the best part. I'm going to let him pick.
You guys have different moms. Shouldn't you keep the land that was your mom's land?
Yeah. If we were bound by tradition and witchcraft and, bad ideas.
Should I let them all know you guys are here? We have two kings here. Hey guys,
I
hey,
am not a huge two kings. I'm not a huge fan of our parental figures either. They haven't done right by either of us since the arm.
if this parade isn't in your guys' honor, I think we should let them know you're here, and then we'll get a parade
No.
in your honor. Hey,
No.
Come on,
I
hey
don't
guys,
think-
guys.
No.
Nenny.
What?
Just tell them that you're here, and then let them kind of figure it
It's
out.
not me. It's
They're
not me.
smart
It's King
people.
Kyrus. It's King
No,
Kyrus.
but they're smart people. They'll figure
Listen.
out that he's here.
Same
Hey,
here.
hey,
How
Dennis.
about you just
Yeah.
keep an eye on the guy in the cage?
Nenny, I'm not. No, Gally's doing that shit. I'm not doing that.
Are we on either of those islands yet? So do people know about King Kyrus and his brother here?
They definitely know of the bastard half elf, and they
Okay.
do know of Prince Xavian. And Kyrus,
You should.
depending upon what part of the world Kyrus is in, he is the bastard half elf, or he is Prince or Lord Kyrus. Right?
What
So,
is he here?
I'm sexy.
We're probably gonna have to find out.
Taxi.
Probably gonna have to ask around.
This one on this side is it just depends, right? If we're in a heavy human area, he's probably either the bastard half elf or Lord Kyrus. It just depends.
Okay. All right.
Always
what you're
sexy.
telling us is nothing.
Hey, Kyrus's brother.
Davian.
Yeah, Kyrus's brother.
You're gonna be Kyrus's brother,
For
bro.
the-
It's Nenny. Just you're gonna have to get used to that.
So I don't know if anybody told you, but to be part of this group, you have to beat me in an arm wrestle.
That is
Oh.
accurate.
Ooh.
So we got to find a place to go and arm wrestle.
Also, I thought of a better name for us than the Wolf Pack. We're the Shadow Pack.
The Shadow Pack? No.
Yeah,
You
dude.
could be the King's Pack.
No, the Shadow Pack.
Why the Shadow Pack?
Because one of us does things in the shadows.
Yeah, that's only one of us.
Can we do this left-handed?
Most important
And he
one.
holds up his silver arm.
I don't know what you got going on with that arm, but sure. Yeah, let's go left-handed, and then I'll beat you right-handed too.
Let's do both. Let's do it.
Alright.
Pretty sure
Alright.
that arm is magic,
Are we
Nenny.
still standing in the middle of the street in the parade?
Yeah, you guys, the carnies are
Yep.
walking around. You guys are having a discussion. They kind of walk around you as they're winding themselves down, and they are heading towards the sports field. They are heading towards that sports field.
Did the
This is
carnies
soccer
hear when
game?
I said that I hate carnies? Because I want them to know.
Kyrus's brother. I think we should follow these guys until we find a really good place to do this arm wrestle, because wherever they're going looks like fun. What do you guys say? Huh?
Shouldn't we do something with your guys' prisoner?
Yeah, Dennis,
dude,
are there
Gally's got him.
chicks? Because if there's not like a bevy of hot ladies, I guarantee you Kyrus is single focused and single minded. Now, if there's hot chicks, he probably is maybe a bit distracted.
So it is a carnival.
Carny
and
girls?
There's always hot girls.
Carny girls have beards.
Let's go, Carny girls, baby.
There are acrobats.
Bearded
That means they're
women.
flexible.
So there's all sorts of different adventures with the carnival and the carny women.
Yes.
Simbir's brother. It's okay. Gally and
Simbeer doesn't have a brother,
Sorry.
bro.
All right, Kyrus's brother. Gally and Simbir will take care of our prisoner. The rest of us are going to follow these
No,
guys.
Godorak is staying with the prisoner.
Oh, thank you, Godorak.
Yeah.
That's so nice of
Yeah,
you.
Simbeer's not.
I'm glad you're keeping an eye on Simbir.
Yeah, Godorak is gonna try and
Simbeer's
like
not
find a
staying.
place to wheel the cart that's kind of like out of the way and not
Theron's
within.
going to stay with
Remember.
Godorak.
Yeah,
Theron's going to stay with Godorak in the prisoner cart.
yeah.
right
Godorak
now.
looks over at Theron and just kind of gives him a nod, like like Theron understands. He knows what's important and what's not important here.
And Dennis, I
Theron's
had
just
all
puts
sorts
his
of
foot up and
willpower
just
until there were
stands with
carnies.
Godorak.
What was that?
I had all sorts of willpower until there were carnies, but now I need a corn dog. I need a funnel cake. I need some cotton candy.
I
gonna
can give you
need-
most of those things for free.
So
I'm
who's
going to need some milk jugs to play with, and I don't mean to throw balls at. I mean milk jug
who's
ball
gonna
thing.
go to the carnies? Who's staying with the
Well, depends on the type of balls, right?
I think Simbir is gonna go with Kyrus and
Absolutely, he is.
Nenny.
Xavier's sticking with his brother for sure.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Xavier.
Look, I say like here, let's do this.
We straight
You
up
guys
split
that
the
are really
party
sober,
in half.
yeah, why don't you guys go to the temple and check us in and make sure that they can house us, and we'll go make sure that this carnival isn't terrible, full of really ugly chicks and really crappy food. And then as soon as you guys get checked in, then come find us, and then we'll eat the not crappy food together and chase hot chicks.
So who's going to the temple with the wagon?
I'm with
The
Godorak.
beautiful ones.
Going to the temple.
Theron's going to the temple.
Yes.
Gally.
Theron, Gally, and Godorak are going to the temple.
Okay.
And the rest of us are really fun. We like to party.
We party hard.
Who likes to rock the party?
I listened to Pixies before I hopped on tonight.
So give me 1 second.
Dennis is trying to figure out what the actual challenge rating of Succubi are.
Hey, Godorak. You
Yeah,
can do that from you're gonna do that from D&D Beyond. Just when you click it, it'll give you the option public or whisper.
I see.
Okay.
Really? Because I just where's the one?
So after I click on the
Nope.
number, it gives you the option.
It does not.
Okay, then yours might not.
Godorak.
Mine does.
Godorak, look right here. Look. And I'm pointing to the wagon.
Uh-huh.
And you see there's blood dripping out of the back of the wagon.
Can we look inside the wagon?
Yeah.
What's inside the wagon? That's dripping blood.
The Duke is torn apart.
What?
The fuck?
He was
Theron?
pulled into the dream world too, probably. Anyway, is this after we've left? Are we separated before this happens?
No, you guys are starting to separate. Is Godorak's driving the wagon? Theron noticed-
Godorak just like practically like he says an expletive and then it's just like Nenny, you have to see this. Come here.
Does it look
Guys.
like Razban and Mintra, or does it look different?
Razban disappeared, but it looks like Mintra, like what happened to Mintra. Right? So he's torn apart.
Nenny,
inside that
we
wagon.
have
Got
a guys, we have a problem.
Kodak, what's
Hey,
wrong?
Dan, I
Come
want
here.
to do a medicine check to see if I can figure out what's wrong. Like what happened?
He got torn up, Dave.
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, no, I want to see if it's magic. I want to see if it's an animal.
What is it,
Go
I
ahead.
don't think we need a check on this
Yeah.
one. I'm pretty sure we know.
I'm pretty sure that's a
Uh,
DC -5.
He's
Actually-
dead.
I mean,
No, I'm
what's
trying
your,
to see
what's
what
your medicine
happened.
check? What's your medicine check? What's this?
I
what's
got
the
a
bonus?
+4.
I gotta figure out
Yeah.
how Whisper rolls.
Dude,
these.
you get in there. You from putting Mintra's body on the spire, looking at things. Everything looks the same of what happened to Mintra. And
I
what
look at
happened
Goldorak.
to Orc back at the Riverwalk Inn. The half orc back at the Riverwalk Inn.
When Nenny walks up and sees that there's blood dripping from our trailer, he looks around and prestidigitations it so that it doesn't look shady as crap.
Okay. So you cast predigestion and it cleans it all up, but then it starts to drip again. And as you look
We-
inside, the straw that was in there and stuff has soaked up some of it, but the human body has a lot of blood in it, and it's starting now to
So
drip. You guys could tell that chances are you've been dripping blood the entire trip.
listen, there's a river back
Dennis?
there.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace over the wagon and us while we're there.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nenny's constantly cleaning it up before it drips out.
There we go. I figured it out.
So we got 1 hour to figure this crap out, or get the hell out
in
of
the
there.
river.
Well, what do we do?
Guys, why is it always when there's a party for us, we do something that keeps us from partying?
We didn't do
Guys,
anything.
we need to make a decision right now. Are we gonna dump this and go, or are we gonna take this cart and get the hell out of here? But we need to figure this out because there's too many people on the road.
I think
Now,
we take.
you guys do carry messages from the Duchess explaining everything,
Everything. We don't need him.
implicating the Duke, implicating herself, her asking for.
Does he have like any like jewelry that we could take that would be a little bit
Does
like
anybody have?
some kind of proof that we
Can anybody
you know,
do speak with
had him
dead?
or whatever?
Can anybody speak with the dead?
Razban.
Son of
Oh. Super cool.
Hey, Dennis.
Too soon.
So, yeah, again, suddenly sober. I motion for us to turn around and go back down to the river
Okay.
and make sure that everyone's on board with that.
In
Once
the
you get-
meantime,
Godorak
Galley's
was
trying
always
to
on board with that.
Galley's trying to loot the body.
You're not
Right.
wrong.
Okay. You guys,
You know he's gonna have a signet ring.
the
Yeah.
Duke doesn't even have a signet ring. You guys,
We
we
was
took
stripped
like-
him.
everything.
Yeah.
I
he
figured.
was in his clothes and shackled. He's
Oh,
still
yeah.
shackled,
Oh yeah.
and his body's torn apart.
Yeah. So, Dennis, we
What
get
a
down to the
weirdo.
river,
Yep.
and then I roll my sleeves up, wink over at Nenny. I take Hyperion's longsword, and I cut his jaw off.
Okay.
Kairos, that was kind of dark.
Sorry, what?
Then I walk it down into the river, and I rinse it off.
I don't think they have like dental records on this guy.
Kairos, what are you doing?
And then I hand it back to Theron to put in his bag.
We're taking
Hold on to
trophies
this.
now. Great.
Hold on to this, and when we
Yeah.
have clerics available to us again, they can use his jaw to speak with the dead.
Lord Kyrus, what should we do with the body?
I say we burn
Well,
it.
There's a river back there.
Hmm.
I think for
No,
fish,
but it's
I
gonna
think
float.
the fish are hungry.
Probably gators. I mean, it's
I mean, I
maybe,
say we
don't know.
slop it out
There are
into
other
the river.
gators.
You want to, on the bridge where everyone can see us, you want to chop up a dead body and throw it in the water?
It's already
No.
chopped up,
No.
Benny.
Nope.
We don't have to do any
No, we're-
chopping.
I think
We
there's
have a
no
bonus.
trapping that needs to happen.
We have a +10 to our stealth saves.
I say let's do it. Get rid of the body. Flush it down the
So
river.
then, not on the bridge, but we try to find someplace along the river that we can get down to the river on the opposite side.
Or that has a cliff, or you know.
So like over here or
You're
here.
gonna cross the bridge
Yeah.
and head south. That's probably the safest section.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
there's
there's a big
walls
wall.
here that people aren't probably watching.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
a lot of the populace. I mean, the gates are staying open. That's the thing you gathered as you were like came in and went, oh, and the guards didn't even care, right? You guys went right back out. Nobody stopped you. Nothing.
Really cool town.
And as you get into the far enough where you guys can judge. You guys judge like, hey, I think this is good, right?
Hey,
Kyrus climbs into the wagon. He finishes some of the work that was done and just chops the jaw off.
hey,
Hops
Den.
out of the wagon, rinses the jaw, hands it to Theron and say, put this in the bag. And now you guys are doing what?
Den. Real
Leaving
quick.
the wagon.
Real quick, before we do anything, any of those farms that we passed, do they look like Denny's?
Yeah, a couple of them kind of bring that nostalgia back to you.
Oh, hey, you know what other class can speak with dead? Bards.
Mm-hmm.
We already
Just,
we already mentioned
you know.
an intro.
Amazing.
And cleric.
Um,
Oh, that's so sad.
the two that have died in our group. Oh, so Nenny actually is gonna kind of stop whatever these guys are doing. He's gonna stare at one of those farms and be in his own
Okay.
world for a minute.
So as you guys are like shocked at what Kyrus just did, Nenny's zoning out. What are you guys doing?
I'm just helping dispatching the body.
Okay.
Fish
Are you
food.
dumping? Are you
Yeah.
dumping the body in the water?
Fish food. I didn't kill him.
Okay.
I think we're
So
just
you
throwing I just think we're just driving the cart into the water.
No.
No?
Yeah, just
Wait.
leave the cart and horses there. One of the people in the town can have it. I don't care.
So give me who's doing the dumping.
1, 2, 3, not it.
I'll do the dumping. I'm the stealthiest anyway.
So
I can't get
Severe
dirty like that.
and those arms of his, he starts to flex, and you guys realize he's not gonna be able to carry the body by himself.
Body's heavy. He's fat.
Hey, Dennis,
Yep.
Stealthy.
I'll use gust of wind and just blow all that shit out into the water.
Oh my gosh.
So Severe grabs the body. He pulls
I'm
the
not
body,
kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm not kidding.
pulls the body out. I love it because I could visualize this for you perfectly. Severe yanks the body out of the wagon. Its feet thump onto the ground just as you cast gust of wind, and all the bloody hay blows back into Severe's face and into the water, floats down the river.
Dennis, I
Appreciate
wink
it.
at Simbir and go, "Don't worry, buddy. I've got you."
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather you didn't.
Hey, Symbior, make a reflex save. Let's see if that evasion pays off. Right?
I guess. What would that just be? Dexterity?
Yeah,
no.
dexterity.
It's your
Yeah,
reflex.
because there's no
save.
reflex.
Well, I'm
no
sorry,
reflex
Dex.
on
Oh
the
yeah, Dex
awareness.
save. Dex save. That's sorry.
Okay,
I'm
let's
going
see.
old school here.
Let's see how this goes. No, probably not. Only a 13.
Yeah.
You do have some
Not-
bloody hay in your hair and maybe caught in the hood of your cloak a little bit as you're doing this.
Gross.
But as you guys dump the body in the water, it doesn't immediately sink. It just starts floating down the river. And then is it kind of
Godorek's gonna pick up a big rock and try and sink some of the pieces.
Throwing a rock.
Yeah.
We are officially the worst assassins ever.
I got 20 strength. I can do it. Come on. Let me make an
We have
attack
an
roll.
assassin.
Let me make
We have
an attack
assassin
roll.
with us.
Yeah,
Yeah? Can I get yeah.
I'll let you do it.
Plus my, rain. Well, what are we doing here? Strength or?
Yeah, it's strength.
All right. Here.
If you're throwing, strength or dex, I don't care.
So let's just fire off a hand axe. Not the hand axe. We'll use a rock. Wait, what? No, what are improvised weapons? That's a thing, isn't it?
It is.
They're in. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do a +8.
Yeah. Not 20.
No, you did not.
That body's going to the bottom.
So you guys watch Godorak. He's like,
Just pick up
damn
a.
it, that's a rock. And he walks over to the edge and he just goes, oh, and it flies out and it catches the body right on the chest.
Yeah.
And you guys hear a loud splash as it does it, and the body, just the legs come up, and it just goes straight down to the bottom.
We're officially the weirdest assassins of all time.
I just look over at everybody and you're welcome, and just walk off.
It's one way to do it.
All right, so who's hungry?
I'm hungry.
Who isn't?
Uh,
Oh, man.
Gross.
Oh,
So are you guys gonna go to the carnival? You're gonna go to the inn? You're gonna go to the temple?
Well, now we don't have to
Leaving the
worry.
wagon?
Let's go party.
yeah, I know. Are we gonna? Do we have to go to the
Bring
king
me
now?
some
Like,
food.
what do we? Is that quest over?
No, we're still going to the king.
Why?
We still got the letters
Oh, okay.
in the
We still
journal.
got the letters, yeah.
All right, that
The
works.
Duke.
Okay, cool. Even though he's dead.
Yeah, well, I mean,
All right. Oh, because we got to get somebody else installed as leader there or something, right?
right.
Okay.
Also,
that makes
Well, yeah.
prize money,
So the
probably.
Duchess,
Oh,
you guys know the Duchess is requesting to stay Duchess.
Yes, we have
Yeah.
to go to the
okay.
Or-
Okay. That works. We just kind
So
of
we're,
yeah.
we're gonna get her a new Duke.
What do
Yes.
we tell? Well, we'll figure that out on the way. What we tell the king about the Duke, I guess.
We got
Tell him
another
his
day or two
body
of walking.
fell apart.
All right. Well, let's go
Are you guys
party it
leaving
up.
the wagon?
Godorex sets the wagon on fire.
No.
What?
No.
I mean, well, or are we cleaning it and bringing
I mean,
it with
it's
us?
covered in
What are we doing?
blood.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think
Unless
we clean it.
somebody
Just
wants
leave
to
it down there.
prestidigitation it,
Look, just leave it down by the river and let somebody have it. Plus, we need to take the horses off of it.
Yeah, you guys want the horses?
Yes, that, but
Well, so here's the thing.
somebody's gonna find a
There
very
was two
bloody
of you
wagon.
riding on the wagon.
Mhm.
Everybody else had horses. I'm assuming Nenny was one of the ones riding in the wagon because they didn't have ponies.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to use the horses from the wagon.
all right, that works. Godrek can
Well,
use. How many horses were there? 2?
we're gonna have to trade one of those horses for a pony.
2?
'Cause
Okay.
Nenny's not riding a horse.
Well, no, Nenny can ride with me. You can just kind of fit in the
Pick him
saddle,
up real
right?
quick.
Yeah, you know.
Pick
Get him
him
a
up.
car seat.
Teddy bear hugging
He
around
could
your back.
balance on my shoulders and act as a scout.
That's true. That's true.
Put him in the bag of holding.
No, no.
Just bag of holding. Nah, Nenny's had too many experiences with bags of holding already. I think he's good.
Yeah, you put Nenny in the bag of holding. You guys got to pull him out.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing with the cart?
Bag of holding.
I guess we're letting it on fire.
Maybe just
I have
leave
a
it.
better idea.
We're taking the horses off of it and then lighting it on fire? But what other supplies are in there, or was it just the Duke?
It was just the dude.
That's it?
So
Do we need
inside
a
of the
wagon? Yeah.
straw for him to lay down in while you guys
Perfect,
going
kindling.
in, shackled to there's a iron not hook but an iron cleat in there that
Hmm.
he was
Oh, yeah,
manic-
chained to the floor or whatever, yeah. Okay, So
Just shoot 2 firebolts right at it.
I was gonna say I got a tinderbox unless somebody else wants to.
Like to use the
That
flame tongue right
firebolts
here
hit it.
too.
It starts to catch on fire.
Cool. After that, I'll hop on a horse and start riding back to town
Okay.
with everybody.
So we're back in town now.
Yeah.
Almost
Let's
everybody.
party.
So are we heading to the carnival?
Hey, Den.
I wanna check out-
Sure.
Den, would
I'm
Nenny know?
trying to figure out where you guys are going.
We probably have to like leave our horses at the stable, right? Like
Oh yeah.
stable our horses, and then what time is it when that happens?
It's evening right now.
Still?
It's now it went from dusk to almost dark.
So is the carnival still partying
Is
at
it
night?
lit up?
The carnival's an all night thing.
Okay.
It's party.
Sick.
I
Let's
look
go
at
party.
I look at Nenny and I'm like, time to shine, little buddy.
By the way, Nenny wasn't there as you guys were hacking the body to death and throwing it in the water.
It was
didn't
already
hack it.
we
It
didn't
was already
hack, didn't
hacked,
have
bro.
to. It was already hacked up.
We just
And
tossed it.
Nenny
in the
was
river.
staring off in the distance, zoning out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What?
Nenny actually went to one of the farms that looked like his own and had kind of walked around with the crops and bent down and was checking the soil to see how good the soil was and remembering times before his life went to shit.
Did he
for-
put like
for lack of a better word.
straw, like a piece of like grain
Yeah.
hanging
You
out of
guys
his mouth?
turn around from your debauchery. Nenny's gone.
Oh, crap.
He's also very small. And
He'll-
easily
he'll-
hidden.
He'll find us. He always does. Let's just go to the carnival.
I was just going to ask Den if I would have heard them as they were coming back.
It depends on
He's on the
who
pathway.
you go to. Any of the farms, if you're at any of the farms close to the roadway, absolutely, because
Like I said, I would have gone to the closest one that looked like his, so whichever one that is.
Because we would have come
They
back
would-
across the
like-
bridge, I guess, on horses.
it's probably the one by number 1 is the closest.
That's an inn.
Yeah, just north of that, there's
Oh, right here.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably where I was. And if I heard them, then I join them as they come in. Guys, where's the cart?
What cart?
Yeah, what
You-
cart?
I mean,
The
you
cart.
see the plume of smoke
Go
rising up from where you guys were at, Nenny.
Drag
Sabir,
kind of looks
did
back
you-
at the smoke and goes, "What cart? What are you talking about, Nanny?"
Sabir, did you get caught on fire again?
Sure. We'll go with that.
There was a trap and you walked right into it, didn't you guys? Didn't you?
Yep, walked right into it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on.
Yep. Darren healed
It was
him right
super
back up.
embarrassing.
He's good.
It was
Yeah.
super embarrassing. Just walked right into it. It lit everything on fire. And
I don't see any scorch
Mm.
marks. Are you lying?
Galley.
No. Theron took care of him.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks, Darren.
Theron took care of it. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to party yet? Or we
That's-
gonna
we're
find
ready to-
another
let's
excuse
go-
not to
We
party?
figured you'd already
No,
found the
let's go
party.
party right now.
Yeah.
Nenny, why aren't you partying currently? I think it's the real question.
I had to wait for you guys.
Oh.
I gotta arm wrestle Kyrus's brother. Come on, let's go.
Hey, well,
Goodness.
thanks for waiting. Let's
True.
get in there, Nenny. We'll find
Yeah.
a spot to arm wrestle. I mean, you can't have an arm wrestling match just like the two of you off in some dark corner. You got to make, you got to let the people watch. Got to put on a show.
Right. So we drop off the horses and then we go down to
Mhm.
here. Is that where we're at?
Are there
Yeah,
stables?
pretty sure, yeah, that's where
Stables are
the-
5. Where's 5? Stables
Yeah,
are all the
where's
way
5?
up here, way in the north.
Oh, geez. We're gonna drop these horses.
Hey, Galley and Simber, go drop the horses off. We'll meet you down there.
How dare you, sir, make me go with this guy?
Theron, do you want to go
That's
with the
both of them
horses, or do you want to go?
Paying it
Do you
about
want,
the other?
or you want some help with the horses?
I'll definitely help. I mean, if there's
Alright.
7 horses.
Yeah, I mean, I can like take the reins of like a couple.
Yeah.
I
let's
figure
go.
Theron speaks horse, so he'd be handy.
Probably just
So we're
part
gonna walk
horse.
up to number 5. Is that the stables?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right up there, take the horses, drop them off.
Okay, so me,
Ooh, that's where, like, a
Goldorak,
merchant
and
is
Galley, We'll head up there.
Cool.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and find the
We're in
group and party it up.
You drop them off. I mean, as you start heading up there, you actually see pages running horses and things up and back and forth.
Mm.
And all you guys, they're just waiting for a tip.
Oh.
And they'll run the horses for you.
All right. How much for?
You got to tip them.
All right.
There's
2 silver pieces.
Boy, how much
Maybe.
I mean, what do I see people tipping?
you see a couple of gold coming out for 1 or 2 horses.
That is an expensive tip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, I'll look at a couple and say, hey, grab some. How many horses are there? 6 or 7?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, there's
2 from the cart.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably
So
8.
two are on the cart. So that leaves you got what? Nenny was on the cart. Galley was probably on the cart. So
If Galley was on the
leaves-
cart, Nenny was not on the
Tyrus.
cart.
His brother,
Oh, then
Simbir.
Simbir was on the cart. So
Yeah, Simbir was on the
Tyrus,
card.
Aaron,
Oh,
so
he's
just
4.
assume 2's on the cart. Yeah, it's 4, and then so with the 2 horses from the cart,
6.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
6 horses total.
I'll find 6 pages and mark off 6 gold pieces.
You see kind of the bigger burlier kid that's there, the page. He's kind of running the show and directing things, and he kind of looks up at you and he goes, 6?
6. And I flip him 6 GP.
He catches it in the air very
Mhm.
nimbly and goes, cool. And he's like, hey, 6! And you see 6 pages just come out of basically
Yeah.
nowhere, bushes, and they run and grab the horses.
Do I
and
get
they
a
take-
do I get a ticket, like a number, like a receipt? Like
Like
Yeah.
a ballet.
yeah.
Yep. As you go, he kind of flips you it's a steel. It's
Yeah.
a steel coin,
Okay.
and it's got a number attached to it,
All right, cool.
like
Cool.
stamped
Right.
in it.
Put that in my
Like a
pocket.
coat check.
I'll mark that on my inventory.
So as we're walking down, hey, Kyrus's brother, what's with the arm?
Oh, I lost my arm when I was training in martial combat with the elves. And so the
Ooh.
high priests of the elves, along with our armorer, sung this arm into being so that it would not be crippled.
Nenny.
Does it come off?
Nenny.
Wait,
Nenny.
just a second.
Now.
Go right. Just a
Nenny.
second, go right. Does it come off?
It's part of me now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Godorek, what's up?
Nenny, look. Look way in the back. Do you hear him? Do you see him?
Start walking towards the field. You see a large, gaping red dragon head with its maw open, snorting flames out of its nostrils.
Sambear, watch out.
A very small
Oh yeah, okay, thanks.
halfling
Throw you in the fire.
sitting at the front.
Like to see you try.
She's dressed as a witch.
Hey, who's the only one who's
She's got
betrayed
the
an arm
black
muscle?
top hat. She's got a black gown on.
I don't know what you're
Take that.
talking about.
I think you do.
And give me a sec.
That's super cool.
Everything's like freaking expanded for some reason. That's weird. I've never had that happen.
Weird.
I love that there's an owl bear.
I like the owlbear, and I'm loving this octopus serving drinks.
Is that an octopus? What do you think? Or is that
I don't
No.
know what it is,
it's not an illithid.
but I'm liking the griffins and the massive lizard. Lizards. Is
What's
that
this?
lizard, Lance?
Welcome, she says. Welcome to the Harvest Festival. And she's like, whatever harvested, we are celebrating. We're going to be plentiful and full of joy. Come. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the challenges. Keep any prizes you earn. I am Esmeralda, the Harvest Witch, and you may call me the ringleader of this festival of finery and fun. Let today be nothing, this evening be nothing but wonderful memories for all. And she looks at you all. How many are coming in?
Den, how cute is
Galley's
Esmeralda?
staying out, so
What's that?
How cute is Esmeralda?
Dude, you have been in the halfling desert for a long time. She could be the
Dude, they have a
halfling.
heyo, he got them goggles.
Just saying, I'm gonna follow. Nenny's gonna do the classic. Try to imitate Kyrus, and I'm fine rolling for this. And if I fall on my face, I fall on my face. He's gonna kind of push people aside and step up and kind of put his chest out, press the digitation himself. Wow, Esmeralda.
Like, Nenny's not Nenny now. All of a sudden, he's like blushing a little bit. He's
Yeah.
kind of
Nenny,
a little fidgety.
look
You
at the
guys
red
see him
tent
hit
on the
himself?
right.
It's the cleanest Nenny has ever been. Like, all of a sudden, like, his clothes just sparkle. And the dirt comes off his face. The hair looks a little bit cleaner. His red curls are a little tighter. He's about to get busy.
Nenny, as you walk by, I kind of pat you on the back, and as I pat you on the back, I cast guidance. I just
Yeah.
smile. What you knowing?
Esmeralda, listen, we've got 7 of us here. We've got a couple of kings. Do you want to announce them?
Oh boy.
And then I'd love to know when you're done with your shift. And he winks, and we'll see how smooth all of this was.
Let's press the digitation on him too, so that he smells great.
Oh,
I did that already.
Okay.
All right. Should I roll performance, or what would it be?
charisma, baby.
Just
I know.
charisma.
Just straight up
Don't even have-
charisma.
Just straight up charisma.
Alrighty.
Here
That should
we
be good.
And a
go.
-1. Because, you know.
Gandhi.
Hey, I do have
That
God.
deep-
I do have
So
guidance.
Nenny walks up.
You got a D4.
Nenny walks up and he's like, Chef for the Pishgaga.
Hey, hey, wait,
You guys don't understand a word he says.
Dum, 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 dum.
And she looks at him and she's just kind of like,
I'm going to actually,
that's 7.
before he
You okay?
use one of my portents and give him a
Did you
set.
just have a stroke?
Hey, Dennis. Before he finishes that, because I can do it, I'm giving him my portent dice to replace his roll.
Oh my goodness.
What does that mean? Do I re-roll?
So I have one that's a 17 and one that's a 14. I'm giving you a 17 on that
I
roll.
think my internet's tanking.
You're okay.
Probably. You've frozen a couple of times. Can you hear us, Ben?
I froze?
Earlier, you
I
froze a
can
couple of
hear you.
times.
Yeah, I think my internet just got really, really weird. Give me 1 second. I know
You're
where that-
okay. We can see you okay and hear you.
I cannot do it after he rolls. I'd have to do it before he rolls.
Oh.
That's okay. I love it. I think it goes well.
She just kind of looks at you and goes, "Are you okay? Did you just have a stroke? Are you fine?"
Nenny's shoulders drop, and he goes up to Lord Kyrus. He's just like, I swear, I did it. I did the exact same thing as you. What did I do wrong?
You did it better. You looked way better, and I thought, I mean, look, if I were about half my size and feminine, I'd be taking you home tonight.
I don't know what I did. I don't know.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
probably
ahead and
gonna
let
take
out
you
a
home tonight
very,
anyway.
very loud guffaw at that.
I'm sure you and Galley both.
I'm gonna step forward and I'm just gonna say, "Pardon my friend, he doesn't actually have a brain."
You know what?
There are
Hold
7
on.
of us.
Hold on. Godorek is going to come up and be your wingman and give you advantage on your roll.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Oh no.
Do you allow it, DM?
I'm on fire tonight, boys.
Fireball.
Nah, I like to keep it where we're at.
Okay. Good.
Wasted a nat 20.
That is an exceptional roll.
She just kind of looks at you. That'll be 7 silver for entrance.
7 silver. Awesome. So someone else is paying. Galley.
Samir, you're up there.
And she looks at you.
Galley
No,
pays.
really. Is
Yeah,
your
Galley
friend okay?
pays. Galley pays.
Yeah, Galley pays.
Yeah,
because
we make
he's
Galley
putting
pay.
on our-
That's a good call.
That is a
All right.
great call.
Told you. But no, he's not okay. For several different reasons. But not, I don't really want to get into that right now. It would take far too long.
Nenny prestidigitations Symbir, and it stinks around him as if he just ripped one.
Good. I'm not trying to get this hag.
She just kind of, okay, on your way. I got other.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool, thanks. I am unbothered. Because Simbir knows he may have stank, but he at least didn't stink at
Then
talking
let's go
girl.
do this arm wrestling thing by this octopus.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
so as you enter and you take a peek, there is a wide assortment of things that this festival and carnival provides for you.
Oh, yeah.
There is an arm wrestling section here.
There's a drinking contest. There's a
gonna be a
pie eating
fight.
contest. There's a fighting
There is-
ring.
There
You can
is
hover over
a-
stuff.
Yep.
Follow the card. What else?
You-
There's
you-
axe
you can-
throwing over here.
You can hover over stuff, Godorak.
Oh, I can? Oh,
No,
I
everybody
do. I
can.
do have
I'm
some of
doing
it. I do have some of it. There we go.
You just have to get it in the right spot.
Yeah.
and there's a suitor's claim. Is charm on your side, or will you be entirely overtaken?
Please.
I think this is like a crystal ball lady. There's Whack-A-Knoll over here. There's Truther's dice. There's some griffins over here. Oyu. Who's Oyu? And Hete. I don't know what
Have
that
it down.
This
Yeah.
is cool.
Arm wrestling's in the red tent.
Let's
We
go
gotta
for
go arm
And
wrestle.
it looks like there's fireworks by the arm wrestling tent, by the way. And
Nenny,
there's fireworks over here.
Imagine
too.
how much she'll love you if you win the arm wrestling contest.
I gotta go and win, so then I can arm wrestle.
Let's
Arm
go,
wrestle
buddy.
your brother.
Let's
That's
go,
where-
buddy. Let's do this.
That's where Nenny goes. He's going arm wrestling. Doesn't care what anybody else does.
Is Xavian going with you?
Godorak's gonna try his hand at the pie eating contest first.
Hmm.
All right. So we got Godorak heading to the pie eating. We got Nanny heading to the arm wrestling. I will allow you guys to move your characters where you want them, and then I'm going to round robin
Cool.
each and
I
every
love
single one of you.
Nice.
Hmm.
And
I'm gonna go to the
move
drinking
Galley-
contest.
Galley would go.
These two things. Hey.
Galley, where would Galley go? He'd probably follow wherever Kyrus
Yeah, he
is
probably
going.
would. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's up there.
What's this?
All right.
So everyone's with Nenny except for
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except for
because
two.
I want to get
Severe
drunk,
and
bro.
Godorak. So, to the right of Galley is a stage,
Oh.
and that's but there's a curtains. It's like little sections with little curtains hanging out of it. You guys, it's weird. It's really weird. So, as you guys approach, I'm gonna get the one with everybody first. As you guys approach the booth, you see a very tall, large human. Or is he half ogre? He's ugly. Pin him to win him. Come on up. 5 gold to play.
All right, guys. Do you want me to go
Winner
first?
gets 20.
Hey, Kyrus' brother, do you think you can take him, or do you want me to go first?
I'm gonna take him.
Okay, I'll let you go first. Let's see what you're made of.
Which arm do you use?
I'm gonna use the left, the magical one.
Pretty sure that's not allowed.
They don't. It's not being outlawed, but
Oh,
the question
sweet.
is, Who's gonna step up? Who's gonna be part of this? I'm looking at you all.
Oh, you want
And he
you want
points
two
to
of us? There's not a winner that we're already fighting? Yeah, then it's the two of us.
No, we're getting everybody around involved into this here thing.
Oh, do you need somebody to be loud? I can do that. But if you need two people, I'm gonna go first. Me and this metal arm dude. We're gonna arm wrestle.
You gonna go against each other?
Yeah.
Awesome! I love it when friends do that. And he looks over at Kyrus. Are you gonna join the fray?
Oh man, no, my arms actually have done so much work already today that I'm just gonna allow my companions to go.
Little forearm action. I get you. And then he looks around and he kind of looks over at Gallet and he's like, "Nah, you're not gonna join this one." And he looks at Theron.
Hey, I might.
He looks at Theron. What about you?
And Theron's just standing there, arms crossed with his hood down, just focused on Ninny. Not even paying attention to anything else.
Ah, strong silent type. I understand. All right. You two first. Winner stays. Loser goes home. And he points to the box that you guys put your gold in. 5 gold.
Well, I guess I'm putting 5 gold in it.
All right. Xavier drops his 5 gold.
And then he drops his 5 gold. I'm marking it right
Alright.
now. 5, remove.
Right. What's the gust of wind for? Win.
Because I had used it earlier.
Okay. Thank you. I just like, it popped up.
Hmm.
And I think my internet's catching up finally. So
Well, that's good.
Cool. So, Nenny, Xavier, I need you to make a strength check. Each.
Straight strength.
Yep, straight strength. Obviously, you get your modifiers and whatnot.
Yep. So I'm using that 17 here.
Okay.
Oh, I see how it is.
He doesn't know that.
I know. I don't know that.
So you guys get there, Nanny. You grab that arm. You feel it. It's like cold steel. There's no
I wanna
warmth
leave
coming
this-
from it.
You already used it. It's used.
I need you to roll.
Oh, he rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. Did it pop up in the log?
No, because I used Portent.
Ah, okay.
Last
So-
time I rested, I rolled a 17 and a 14.
Boom. And you guys tighten up. He flexes a little bit, Nanny. He moves you over a little bit one side. Roll a strength check again.
Both of us, right?
Yep.
It's a nat
You gotta
20.
be kidding.
He is rolling out of his mind. I love it.
There's a flex going on. Nanny, you're getting concerned. He's got you 2 notches to the side. And
Ah,
and
I like
the
your
guy
arm.
goes, "Look at this. Steel arm. There's got to be some stuff in there. He's taking the halfling to town. Let's go. Keep going."
And then he winks at him.
At the guy or Xavier?
At Xavier.
He winks back.
Roll again.
Shoot.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm glad we're not fighting right now.
I don't know why mine's not letting me click. Give me 1 second. There we go. That's probably
Yep.
why. There it is. There's the roll. Oh!
Ooh, ouch.
Then he
Wah,
comes
wah.
back and knocks you back up a notch.
Again?
Yeah, again. That's 3 times. Here's the 4th. We're gonna
Be
do
a
this.
long road back.
I'm so glad we're not fighting right now. And these rolls are garbage.
I think you beat him though.
Oh wait,
No, no.
sick. Okay.
16
Yeah,
and 9.
Danny brings it back. We're back in the middle. Arms are straight up. The guy goes, "Oh, the little guy's roaring back."
Nenny
Roll again.
howls. Nenny howls before he rolls
Oh.
this one.
All of a sudden, you hear it, and then he go, "Ah!"
Xavier is sweating profusely.
Nenny
Ah.
won that one too.
Oh, Nanny, you take him all down to the other side. That howl gave you some power there, little guy. Last one, roll.
Yes.
And he takes him down. Bam! The ogre's like, whoa, the little guy takes it. He wins.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
all. Hey, Kyrus's
Any
brother.
looks
That was
out.
really good. We should do that again.
That was awesome.
Any other takers?
Hey, I'll help you out.
We'll come
I'll help
back
you
to
out.
you, Nanny.
Okay.
Yep, we'll come back to you. Now we're going to go to good old Simbir.
All right.
There it is. So, 10 gold to play.
And
You
gold.
walk up, you've got two old kegs there. You've got a bunch of dwarves just sitting here right in front of you. They're all looking at you going, you gonna do this?
I look back at him and I say, it's the cheapest way to get drunk I've ever seen.
And there's a tiefling actually sitting behind this one. Horns curved, purple skin. She looks at you. She's like, not bad looking for an elf. These guys have been here all day. They keep rotating. One of them wins, lasts for a while. He passes out. Another one steps up. A guy goes pukes. They come back. These guys are they're having fun. You want to take these guys on?
Hey, I like to have fun. Let's do this.
I like to party.
There. 10
I
gold.
like to party. Yeah, I'm marking that off right now.
Here.
Done.
Here. So there are 5 dwarves that are sitting here.
Jeez.
And I need you to make a constitution roll.
Let's see. Nope. That is not great.
So you see, and before you start, she asked, "We going with the whiskey or are we going with the ale? What are we doing here?"
I mean, I'm an ale guy myself.
All right, ale it is. And she pulls it out and she covers her hand on
Rugs
top of
it.
each of them. And she goes, "All right, 1, 2, 3, go!" You guys all slam it back, slam the mugs down. Everybody's like, "Oh!" But as 2 dwarves go, they just kind of eyes roll back into their head and they just collapse and pass out.
I guess they've been here all day.
So now it is you and 3 dwarves. Next round's up, ale or whiskey.
Let's stick to the old ale.
The dwarves raise their mug. Yeah! Roll away, Constitution.
Big money. Me.
All right.
Better.
2 more dwarves slam their ale, and before they can even raise their arms, they fall back, passed out. It's you and another dwarf. That's it. Simbir's gonna outdrink dwarves.
Yeah, but they've been here all day. I have the advantage of not having been here all day.
True story. And no one's here to see that, though.
Eh. All right, here's my. Ha! Suck it, dwarf.
And didn't win an arm wrestle. That's so no guarantees.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. So the last dwarf
Just kidding,
slams that
don't suck
ale
it,
back,
dwarf. Enjoy.
and he passes out cold. And the tiefling looks at you, and she's like, "Not bad, pointy ears." And she reaches down and she grabs the gold and hands it to you. You
Thick.
won. I'm gonna suggest you skedaddle on out because they're gonna be pissed when they wake up that they lost to a pointy ear.
No problems here. I'll take my gold and run. I'm gonna head over and watch Godorak eat his do the pie eating
Get
contest.
some
by the way.
pies. Yeah, pie time.
I'm coming right. I'm not gonna participate. I'm just gonna be right behind him, just cheering him on.
All right. There is Godorak. There's a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
There's a half orc.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3. There's another human. And there's a halfling. All lined up. 10 gold to compete.
Okay, I plop it down.
Yep.
Should I just mark it
Sweet.
off now?
Yeah, just mark it off now.
And it's removed.
2, 3,
All right, Godorak.
Yeah.
and 5. I need a Constitution saving throw. A Constitution check.
Saving throw?
What's that?
All a Constitution saving throw just means I get to add my proficiency bonus.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a con check is what it is. It's not a saving throw. It's a check.
So no proficiency bonus.
Correct.
11. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Doing okay.
My first roll.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
The half orc couldn't even finish his first pie. You guys destroyed him. Oh, actually, hold on. I take that back. Not the half orc. There is the other human cannot finish his pie. He taps out pretty quickly.
Ooh.
All right.
Sucks to suck.
Now roll a con check again.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you take that second pie down like no other. The half orc cannot finish. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I need another one from you.
Really?
You guys, you're feeling it though. This pie is like expanding in your stomach. It's super sweet.
Nom nom nom.
The boy's just getting warmed up.
Good. Good. Still crushing it.
All right. Godorak, you can't finish it.
What? I got a 14.
Oh,
No.
you and the halfling can't finish it. It's down to the others.
Oh.
No.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
All right. I'm sad.
And the dwarf wins it. He finishes it, throws his hands up in the air, and he walks away with 15 gold.
I got a crit. That didn't do anything?
No, you
Sad.
won one round.
Oh,
The
okay.
difficulty checks get higher
Okay.
each round.
Okay.
Yep.
Oof.
So the dwarf actually wins 20 gold and a prize. All right. Back to the arm wrestling. As you guys are arm wrestling and laughing and having fun, Galley kind of takes a peek up at the stage, and there's a gentleman on the stage just shuffling some cards, playing around with the cards. And Galley kind of looks at him and walks over a little bit. And the guy looks at him. Who's playing Galley, by the way? Is it Scott or Caleb?
I
Me.
think Caleb.
Okay. He looks up at him and he goes, "Huh?" And he sniffs a little bit. A little bit of magic in you, huh?
All right, devil.
And he takes the card and he spins it and he moves it around his hands. He's like, "I got a little bit of magic in me." And grabs the card and he spins it around. He reaches his hand out to introduce himself. "I'm Joran."
Good to meet you, Jordan. I'm Galley.
And he goes and he shakes his hand. And he goes and as he shakes Galley's hand, "I need you to make a strength check."
Strength check. I don't know it. I don't have his sheet. Do you have his sheet, Scott?
It's a plus.
He's got
It's a
it.
-1.
So, and I want a
So he
perception
breaks my
check
hand.
from Xavian, Kyrus, and Theron.
What checks, Dennis?
A perception check.
Nice. Nice, sir.
What's the 9?
I have advantage on all perception rolls.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, nothing is going to be getting
Okay.
past Dave.
No.
No. So you guys, as you guys are paying attention to this, you guys kind of notice Galley walks off to the side. You see him reach out and shake hands with the guy. And then the guy goes, as he's got a hold of Galley's hand, he looks at him and he's like, you look familiar to me.
I just have one of those
He's like,
faces. It's just one of those
I
faces.
think I know you.
I don't think so.
And he still got a hold of Galley's hand, and he goes, "You're Galley Kilmore, correct?"
Yes, and I believe I did tell you that, so not a great guess.
No, you told me your first name. Your last name's Killenborg. You come from
Yeah,
Navarine.
that's fair. That's fair.
Godorak's
I don't want
gonna look
that.
around and just see if anybody else is like with this guy who's like interrogating his buddy.
I'm also
I
at the
think you're
same
a
time.
bit far
I'm
away.
gonna elbow Nenny
You're
so Nenny can wrap up
You're
what he's
down in the
doing.
pie eating contest.
Yeah, but Simbier came over
You're
to
down in
watch
the pie
me.
eating contest when this takes
Yeah,
place.
this is Galley. He's being
Oh,
Galley.
I'm so
Galley-
sorry. I'm
Galley's
sorry.
way up here.
Sorry. My bad.
You're
My
good.
bad. I don't
Way
give a
up
crap
here.
about galleys.
But I am gonna elbow Nenny. I'm gonna elbow Nenny to get his attention.
Yeah, hey,
Now-
Darren. I'm making out like a bandit. What do you want?
And I just point at Galley and the guy holding his hand.
Okay.
And you see the guy flip a card, throw it, and in the middle of the air, a door forms. And he grabs Galley and he throws him through the door. And he runs through the door and the door disappears behind you guys.
Well, that takes care of that
Gonzo.
problem.
Like Galley's like
Galley and the guy.
and the guy are gone.
Oh,
Did you guys just see what I just saw? I just want to make
And
sure.
the
what?
half ogre is freaking out. He's like, "What the hell just happened?"
Who's freaking out?
Who is that?
I don't know. He's
Well,
like,
that-
where did you guys just see that? Did you guys
Yeah.
just see
Yeah,
what
we just saw
happened?
that. Can you explain?
I mean, this guy is dumber than a rock, right? He's all muscle.
Do you know?
You guys
Do you
are gonna
know?
make
Really
an
good
insight
hype man,
check
though.
to realize
Really good
he's
hype man.
genuine.
I'm
He's
gonna.
genuine.
Yeah, he's genuinely concerned or confused. I'm gonna ask him. Hey, who's in charge of that? Who's in charge of that? Like, stage thing there.
That would be Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Okay, guys.
And he's date.
I'm gonna go for round 2.
We
And then
just-
he's gonna
Hey,
go.
Daniel. Yeah, and I'm looking around the stage while he goes see Esmeralda.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna go and see if he can ask Esmeralda who's in charge of the stage.
Can I do a knowledge check on the magic to see if I recognized what it was?
Do an arcane check.
I'm gonna do one as well,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
All right.
too.
Easy there, Xavian.
Darren, you're like, I don't know what happened. I mean, that's a good roll, but you haven't seen this stuff before. You're kind of going, something magical.
That's not good.
Xavian, you think the guy might have been an artificer, and there may be something that cards and he left the decks here, but you're thinking that he used the cards to do one of the cards to do what he did.
I'm gonna pick up the deck of cards and examine it.
Okay. They're normal playing cards, but face cards look like they're when you get to the face cards, they're pictures of different locations, right? So like you see a queen sitting, like the Queen of Hearts might be sitting on a chair in a garden. You may see the King of Spades on a horse in a field somewhere, right? And each face card has a different scene that it portrays. And the number cards themselves are just standard number cards, but there's not a number on them. It's just the number of the sigil. So
Which
Three of
card is
Spades has-
out of the deck?
what's that?
Which card is missing out of the deck?
It would be the Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades. Okay. What do the other 3 queens look like? So the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Clubs.
Queen of Hearts is sitting in her chair in a garden. The Queen of Clubs is standing in a tower overlooking a dark forest. And the Queen of Diamonds is sitting on a throne in a treasury. Like there's jewels and gems and money that are surrounding her.
And how about the king of each suite?
So the King of Spades is standing on a bridge in what appears to be hell. There's fire and brimstone surrounding him. The King of Hearts is himself standing on a mountain side, just overlooking his kingdom. The King of Clubs is he's riding his full suit of armor, sitting on his warhorse, holding his lance. And the King of Diamonds himself is just like the Queen of Diamonds, sitting on a throne overlooking his treasure.
So I'm going to look at the king of the same suite that the queen is missing again.
Yeah.
I'm going to toss it in the air and see what happens.
Yeah, you throw it in the air and nothing happens. It just kind of goes up and it comes down.
Well, let's see if I don't see what else I can do with this deck at this point, but I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
So I pick up the card that I threw.
All right.
I'm going to tell the group that I think it may have been an artificer, right? But I'm not sure how he uses the magic, unfortunately.
And Dennis, did either Xavier or Kyrus recognize this guy?
No, and you guys didn't. There was no like recognition or anything else on there. He was human. That was the biggest thing, and there was no true recognition that came about from it.
I mean, Kyrus is too stupid to know anything different. Well, Nenny's going to be happy.
Nenny, again, Nenny went to get Esmeralda at the front to see if she could tell him who's in charge of the stage.
Okay. As you approach her, she just kind of looks at you, and she kind of, even though you're the same height, she kind of gets down a little bit, so you're eye to eye, type scenario, like, oh, little buddy, type thing. Are you okay?
Yeah. Why do you keep asking that? I don't understand.
Right.
Listen, I need your help. Who's in charge of what's going on stage?
Well, there shouldn't be anything going on stage yet.
Okay, because we had somebody from our party that just disappeared. There's someone on stage doing something. A door appeared in the middle of the air, and now they're gone. And I was told you were in charge. So can you come and take a look at it?
Yeah, I'll come over. And she turns and she looks at another tiefling that's there, and she's like, "You got this? I've got to go take care of a situation." She's like, "Yes, my dear, I do. I've got this." And Esmeralda follows you.
On the way back, Nenny tries his luck again. He's going to go a second chance of trying to swoon this lady. So here's his charisma roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Gain some confidence back.
I want to hear what you say.
So Esmeralda, listen, I don't know what happened before.
Stroke.
There's some sun in my eye. Something happened. I don't know.
You had a stroke.
But I was saying, I love the fact that you've put this fantastic party together, and I'm wondering, when it's over, what are your plans?
Oh, well, this thing cleans up pretty easy. After that, I was going to move on to the next city to have another festival. I was going to wait to make that decision depending upon how well we did here. And as you can tell, I mean, there's people kind of all over the place around here. It's not just you guys. It's doing very well. So we may end up staying another night. Depends on whether or not the Duke allows us to.
So, but what are you doing tonight, not tomorrow?
Oh, tonight.
And he winks at her.
She blushes a little bit. Well, drinks with you?
Sounds like a plan. I think that's about when we show up, and Nenny.
Yeah, that's about when you show up.
Nenny, as she goes on the stage, he looks at Kyrus. He's like, "I'm getting drinks later with her. Drinks."
Muted.
You're muted.
You're gonna make babies.
Don't
be so small.
And I hear Kyrus say that. I look at Nenny, and I cast Druidcraft on Nenny, and a bouquet of flowers appears in his hands.
I tap Esmeralda as she turns around. I'm like, "Hey, these are for you."
Our friend.
Thank you. And she's like genuinely like happy she received flowers from you now. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much. When this thing wraps up, I'll meet you for a drink." Yeah.
We'll find you, Esmeralda. As soon as she turns her back, he winks at Theron.
Now, and she walks up to the stage. Now, explain to me what's the issue here?
I'm gonna let the people who do magic talk about that.
I'm gonna tell her what I know, which looks like Artificer, and he used some kind of spell using this deck, and see if she recognizes deck. Can we give a decent description of this guy too?
What was it? Theron like crushed it, right, with the 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, Theron could he had long black hair, kind of silver lock on it, pulled back into a ponytail. He had a leather vest on with a black shirt and leather breeches, and 3 rings on his left hand, 1 ring on his right hand, a golden earring. I mean, Theron's like
Okay,
to
Rain
the
Man.
T. In fact, he had a piece of spinach on the left tooth, 3 sides in. That's how good of a description Theron was able to give on this one. She's like, "Yeah, that man is not of my employ."
Do you remember him coming in?
I don't. I don't remember seeing him. But then
Well-
again, I don't manage the game full time.
Do you know who? Can we talk to somebody who may have been managing it? Because
Be the other lady that was over there.
all right. I don't really like the guy who disappeared, but he is kind of part of our group, so I feel like we should probably find him.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to talk to her, she might recognize that description, but that man didn't. I would definitely recognize somebody with spinach in his teeth. I really would have, but
Well, he may not have had the spinach in his teeth when he entered.
yeah, I don't think unless somebody put spinach in the pies, then we don't serve that kind of food here.
Ah, okay.
And she looks at you, Xavier, and goes, "Well, can I take a peek at that deck?"
Yeah.
And you hand it to her, and she looks at it, and you guys see her take her hand and wave it above the deck, and the top part of her hand, you see it's a continuous circle, right? It starts from very small and goes out like kind of this snail stick shell. The spiral, it's a tattoo that lights up on her hand, and you can tell she's casting something. And she moves it over the deck, and she goes, "Interesting." And she hands it back to you, Xavier.
Doesn't tell me what it is.
She doesn't. She's just like, it's a unique deck.
I'm gonna take this deck over to the corner and spend 10 minutes doing identify as a ritual.
Okay. So you guys see, you see that Xavier is truly intrigued now, and he walks off and sits down, and he starts just doing something. What else? What are you guys doing? She looks at you guys. She's like, "I got to go back because I got to help her. Are you guys okay here?"
Yeah, we're okay. I'll come find you later, Esmeralda.
I look forward to it so much.
Good. And then
I walk by Xavier and just sit behind Xavier as he's doing his ritual.
When do Symbir and I come back?
You guys are there now.
Okay.
Come back right now.
Hey!
You guys were there when Esmeralda arrived.
I'm just kind of rubbing my belly. Like,
Nenny is mimicking everything that Xavier is doing, trying to do the same thing while he's talking to Xavier. He's going to be, everything he's doing, he's trying to mimic it. And he's going to say, Xavier, I figure I should probably give you a fair warning right now. Everybody who's been joining our party lately seems to either die or disappear.
Seems less than good.
Yeah. Just a heads up.
Concentration. Have you guys answered the gods?
Have we answered the gods?
Angered.
Oh, angered the gods. I'm sure Gally did. He probably did something to anger the gods.
He lightninged his friend.
True.
That would do it, Brother Kyrus.
Now,
So we can assume that Golly's not dead, but how on earth would we find him?
After 10 minutes is up, Xavier stands up and he goes, I figured it out. And
yeah, we
he's like,
did.
this is a unique deck, right? So I'm going to tell you, Xavier, and I'll let you relay it. Basically, you now have the ability. This is called the Artificer. I'm going to call it the Artificer's deck. The face cards are a location somewhere in the world or in the plane that when you say and you found when you did the ritual that on the edge of each where there's scroll work, there's actually words written in very fine and that are magical. And when you say those words and throw the card, it will open a doorway to that wherever you see the face cards at.
Ooh. So do we? Oh, sorry. I'll wait for him to tell us.
Was
about
I
that.
able to
So that-
deduce you that the king of the same suite would take you to the same place?
You're not 100% sure. That is a risk right now. You know that's a risk. You're not sure. You know that the king and the queen of hearts aren't in the same location. You know the diamonds are in the same location. You know the clubs aren't in the same location. In fact, once you get to the jacks, you realize the jacks aren't even in the same locations that everybody else is at. So it's like it's not even a 50-50 chance right now. I mean, like you look at it, you're like, yeah, this might be a 25, if not lower percentage chance that if I throw the king card that I'm going to the same location.
So I'm going to relay this to the party that this is a deck of cards that can magically transport us to certain locations, but I feel that there's a less than 25% chance of us going to the same location that Galley just went. But we could try it if you guys like those odds, or we can try. I don't really know where else we can go at this point to look for Galley.
Do we know where the locations are? Like, do we know all four?
No.
That's what I was
No.
going to say.
No.
Would any of us recognize any of them?
No. They're so generic as far as the location is. That really the only one that you would really know is where the king of spades is, right? And
Imagine
he's
only
either taking you to a volcano or you're going to a plane.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would imagine that the only person that really knows where each one of these cards goes is the person that made the deck.
Yeah.
Do we know who made the deck?
The dude who disappeared, apparently.
He didn't take it with him?
That I
He
thought.
was in such a hurry to grab Galley that he didn't grab it because he saw that Theron and Kyrus were
Mhm.
paying extreme attention. He had to take advantage of it.
Can we all go together?
Xavier would say probably be yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as we go through the door in the
Can
A
we
lot of
take the
time.
cards with us, and if we go somewhere we don't like, we just pull another card?
yeah, but
Guys,
I don't think
Do you think it's a good idea to just jump through portal after portal?
Probably
Like,
not.
we've got stuff we got to do. We got to take this stuff to the king. And listen, I know Galley was loosely part of this group, but he's fine. Like we'll figure it out. We'll eventually find him. And
Well-
I think we should continue doing what we were doing.
How about we do this? How about we rest for the evening, and then we take off to the king in the morning. And I anticipate that by the king, there's some sort of academy or Arcana guild that we can stop by, someone with a little bit more knowledge, let them look at the cards before we just randomly throw cards in the air and jump from portal to portal to portal.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I
and Davian,
agree.
you do know that it's a single use. So you throw the face card, it's gone. It turns into the door, and you don't have it back.
Yeah, no, it's one-way trip. That makes sense to
Yep.
me.
Okay.
You can throw another face card, but you'll be going someplace else. I don't. Yeah.
Plus, guys, I kind of have a date tonight, and I don't want to miss out on it. So
Sure, Gally will understand.
Yeah.
Kyrus,
makes
you're
I'm
sense.
sure
muted.
Gally will definitely not understand, but doesn't any care?
Small babies.
Small babies.
Let Nenny do his thing. Let's rest, and we'll find a scholar tomorrow.
I'm sure when we get to the town that the king's in, that the king could probably help us. He's probably got somebody in his employ that could help us.
Aren't there divine magics that could also help us?
Locate where?
Divinations,
Oh, yeah.
auguries, spells that would help us locate wherever it is that Golly has run off to.
Yeah,
Which is,
Ellie has run off to. I love it.
I mean, it's always one thing or another with Golly. Look, I'm here and I'm supposed to help you, but I brought Lady Jordana who died, and then I'm supposed to help bring the Duke over to the king, but now he's dead, and I'm gonna shoot, Nenny in the back, almost died. I'm just seeing a theme here. I'm seeing a theme, a little bit of a theme, but a theme nonetheless.
Loose cannon.
Golly shows up, people die.
Hey,
Golly goes
you know
away.
what? Kyrus's brother. That's a very valid point. Our party members didn't start dying until, well,
Nah,
yes, there was one.
there was
Third
that one.
run.
Yeah.
There's that
There
one.
was that one.
But that was different. Most people have started dying since Gally showed up.
His coin.
And what's
We could use his coin to locate him.
Do we have his coin?
yes, somebody has it. He gave it to.
I have it.
Go
I
to
have,
him.
I have a soul coin in my possession.
And
So
I
another
think
It's on my sheet.
Find a cleric.
that we go to the temple,
Find a cleric.
let him use his coin, see if Golly is still alive and on these plains, or taken to one of the hills.
We're
That's
assuming that's if they killed him. Oh, okay, I get it. I
Simbeer
get it.
and
I get it.
Simbeer and I survived the plains. And if we can do it, we don't have any magic. I'm sure Gally can do it.
Yeah, Golly can heal himself. He can blast things like his friends. I mean,
Well, he doesn't have any friends to blast anymore.
we are
No,
still
so-
very much his friend, Simbeer.
No.
Take care
I'm
of yourself.
saying if he's in the other planes, he ain't got no friends to blast.
Sean,
We actually don't know
Sean,
if that man wasn't his friend.
if you're rewatching this, I just want to say we all love you. But
Fair point. We don't
do.
know if
Bonnie
that
Pill's
was his
heart.
friend.
yeah.
Yeah, we do love Sean.
But,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
we find a cleric.
Just
We,
kidding.
we,
Look,
we find a cleric. We have him speak with the dead. We got to figure out how the Duke died, and then we'll also have the cleric locate Golly with the coin.
clerics are awesome. Super awesome.
Feels like
Super
one of us
helpful.
should have been a cleric.
You know what else is also awesome?
Hmm.
Carnival food, which I have had none of.
By the way,
You should try the pies.
then before all this happened, Nenny was trying to keep an eye out for his bro, Kyrus, to see if there were any beautiful women about that he could point out to Kyrus to set him up.
Investigate.
Any bearded women?
There's
for
a
Kyrus.
kissing booth. There's a kissing
Bearded.
booth right over here. I'm gonna go there.
There is a kissing booth.
I thought you didn't pay for that kind of stuff.
Simbeer, you make the best jokes.
I'm
Of
the
course
one
I
who
don't
pays for
pay to
that
kiss
stuff,
women.
man. All right.
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
there for women to pay to kiss me. Duh.
You're not- Are you a carny?
You wood elves.
Oh man, where's the kissing booth?
It's
The enchantment booth.
fine.
Yeah, so
What
Dan,
about
I got to go check this
charming
place
people?
out. What's it got?
A suitor's claim. Is charm on your side, or will you be entirely overtaken?
Well, I mean, Tyrus does have a lot of charisma. If I nail that one.
Sexy time.
I'm
Hey
saying.
Simber. Hey Simber, do you think this fighting ring is everybody has to fight just fisticuffs, or do you think people get to use weapons?
I think they can do whatever they decide, and then we just kind of see what happens.
Do you want to go hand to hand combat in there?
Nah, dude, I'm drunk.
No.
Oh no, the ring is bare knuckle boxing. It's bare knuckle fighting.
Oh, I'm in.
Bare knuckle fighting?
Mm.
Godorak, we
Yeah.
should totally do that.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Yep. I'm with you. I'm with
Maybe
you,
have
little buddy.
Nenny take off his gloves before he starts punching you.
No.
You don't need me to take off my gloves.
It's us versus two other.
Oh, is it 2v2?
Yeah, let's do 2v2.
Oh, that would be epic. Can I
That-
tag you in
Yeah,
on a
well,
move?
Sure. Yeah, we can off the top rope. Absolutely.
I'm looking for folding chairs to hand from the sideline.
I'm in.
So we will finish bare knuckle boxing and
Oh.
flirting with the ladies next week.
All right, everybody.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
everybody who's here, say something in chat real quick. Just be like, "What's up?"
I think it's just us.
Just us. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
What's up?
Let's get
That's
some
what you said to
chats.
say.
Let's get some chats. There we go.
Oh, there's Orboss.
Hey, there's
Matt.
our boy. See?
Matt, you gotta let us know when you're watching, bro.
Oh man.
Good.
All
times.
right. I am
Alrighty.
so disappointed that Ascendant Ava has left us.
I know.
She broke my heart.
Oh, Theron has
Ascendant
a plan
Ava
for the
broke my
fight.
heart.
There, yeah, listen, Ascendant Ava, you're awesome. I'm sorry that we left you high and dry for like 3 Thursdays in a row, but one day you will come back and
Come
watch
back.
us.
Come back. All right.
Alrighty.
So
Outro.
for everybody before we leave,
Mhm.
just so you know, there's a few of us that are in cells. There's a few of us that are end of quarter and traveling and doing some unique things that are going on right now. So there may be a hiccup in our schedules. Next week, we are not going to be playing this scenario.
We'll
We're
be
not
out.
going to be playing.
We'll be playing.
We are going to be doing a one shot.
Yeah.
Are we doing Josh's one shot?
We'll see.
Are we
We'll
fighting
see.
Vecna?
So I haven't figured out what
Because-
one shot we're going to do.
Oh.
I will be doing it from a hotel room, so I'm not going to have the green screen and the blackout. I'm going to have a hotel room behind the blurred or something.
It's all good.
Because Nenny is going to be somewhere in like Orlando playing with Mickey Mouse. You know, stuff
Harry
like
Potter,
that.
come on.
Harry Potter.
I think Kyrus is actually traveling next week as well on Thursday. And then Gally's gone, Sean's gone. So if we've got 3 missing, I want to do a one shot because Kyrus and Nenny are critical. Gally's okay because he's been kidnapped.
Dennis, I
Which
think I'm in
everybody
town.
seems to be kind of caring about, but not really.
I don't
Where
think
you
I'm
camping?
leaving, Dennis.
Oh, okay. Mullins thought you
I thought
might
you were
have been.
camping.
Anyways.
No, I'm not camping until like July.
Anyways.
Oh, I thought it was 4th of July weekend. Sorry.
Outro.
Yep. For everybody who's still watching and following us. Normally we're here Thursday nights. We will
Yes.
likely be here next Thursday. Maybe doing something different, maybe doing the same.
Fighting
You have to come and
Vecna.
see.
Cool. All right,
Check it
everybody.
I actually do like the idea, just so everybody knows. Scott, aka Nenny, threw out the idea of bumping everybody up to about level 15 and doing a one shot with Vecna.
I'm so down.
Kind of doing
That'd
the
be
Stranger Things tribute as we roll into the last 2 episodes of
Mhm.
season 4. So
Mhm.
Just saying,
I will-
Dennis, he'll die so fast.
Wait, So, like taking our current guys, bumping them up to 15 and fighting Vecna.
But
Yeah.
see, I'd
I mean,
need
we got a
like
bunch of holy.
way rad.
I'd need like some boots of flying and a returning hand axe, and I'd be good to go.
Level
Plus
15
one.
Theron.
So I'm gonna look into that. I will debate what we do, but I will provide an update next week. So Tuesday, if Godorak can do it, if Josh, if Cabarrus
I
can
think
do
it should be fine. I mean, they're East Coast, so they end their day. My new job people, they're based out of the DC area, so
we'll do the
I
lore
got a new
masters now.
job. Yeah, I think we can do. I think we'll be fine next. Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
So Tuesday, Lore Masters Nook.
Yep, Tuesday we'll do Lord
We'll do the wrap up the campaign recap. Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll pop into the Lore Master Nook interviews with everybody after that. So,
Cool.
Definitely, everybody, thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining in. Go ahead and subscribe for us. If you got your Prime, subscribe. Because, I mean, what else are you guys going to subscribe to? Critical Role? I mean, they're awesome, but not as awesome.
They've already got tons.
They've got enough.
Not
Yeah,
as good
they're
looking.
good. They're good.
You guys share your love with us, right? So,
Certainly not as good looking. I agree with Josh on that.
I am definitely not Matt Mercer. I will never be Matt Mercer, and I don't strive to be Matt Mercer. I strive to be myself.
Yeah.
But
We love you.
We love you guys. Keep following us. Hop over to YouTube, subscribe over there, and watch us and follow along. And see you guys next week.
See you guys next week. We are the Order of the Dice.
See you,
Peace
everybody.
out. Later.